Menu narration set to 100.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Ford Field. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. Open man downfield is lovely. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. The 44-yard line. A first carry here for Devon Achane. Gets to the edge at the 30, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. 21 yards. And the Bears first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up first and goal.
Chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. He'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Makes the score Bears 7, Lions nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They run with the former Bear, David Montgomery. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
2nd and 10.
Ready. 33. Yep, set.
Back to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The dreaded route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 43. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Incomplete. Good coverage there. An uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Here we go. Cut.
He'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Wow, a a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Right kick is good. The Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Bears.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A throw downfield caught by Burton. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
First and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Chain. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Allen in motion. They'll go play action here with Williams. This one caught at the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, here's second and goal. Disley is the man in motion. Throwing on second down. Williams. That is caught by the tight end. Foster Moreau. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll look like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready, ready. 10 black, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. It's a gain of 34.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Come on, set, set.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Well run with H.A. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Returnable from the 17. Oh, looked like he was at a seam for a moment. Was taken down after a solid return. 35, it's 1st and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Blue 32.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. Some hitting going on now. He was roughed right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Wakeman out to punt. This brought in out past the 20. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. To the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Down.
He'll drop to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
I think a lot of people, Mike, when they see a screenplay develop, they just take the completion for granted. And typically it is, but then you get a defender, somebody like this, who just anticipates it. They see it from the start, and they're able to perfectly time their jump, step in front of the throw, and come away with the interception.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put Loveland in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
We got horns. Let it
A run up the middle with Achan. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Santos on for the field goal.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Come on, ready.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He manages to get the throw away and complete completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
32.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Lions call their first time out. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. This one, returnable. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
And the Bears 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll grab it at the 12. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Their own 43-yard line.
Okay, right? Ready? And
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at 45. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
T.J. Edwards on the tackle. Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
here we go. Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Escaping to his left. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
27 yards.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red. Second.
Now Gibbs. And they smack him down there. Big hit. Right at the line. No gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Set. Hut, hut.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
It is 3rd and 10.
Set. Hut. Check. Smash. Black. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. The pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Out comes Matthew Wright to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. And he pulled it left. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Williams. Catch made there by Allen. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Now Williams. That's toward the sideline. Caught by Burton.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Williams now to throw. That's to the tight end, Loveland. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Really nice job. There, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. A quick slant into the hands of Ogunze. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. A run here with Achan. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Chicago.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter, and he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set, ready. 45, White. Set, go.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
The Lions.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And the Bears are get some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. On the carry, it's H.A. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Burden, the man on the move. 3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's 3rd and 4. Off play action. Here's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Let's go. Set.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Set. Hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
It's
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Set, ready, set.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, ready.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Let's go now. 52 blue.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. There'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Got it. Here we go. Here we set.
They'll throw out of the gun. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Straight ahead with Gibb. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Makes it third.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one caught at the 4.
You find yourself down big, fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
What is right?
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. A big play there, about as big as you can get. 82 yards.
Well, you talk about being able to flip the field. You won't find many longer runs than this, Mike, that don't end up resulting in a touchdown. He nearly took this all the way. That was incredible.
Ready, set up. Ready, set up.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And they will get a little extra time to